how I came to Islam, it's an interesting story actually. I traveled to Turkey with a group of my friends for a lad's holiday, a typical Western sort of lads thing to do. Go overseas for a cheap holiday and cheap alcohol and stuff like that. But subhanallah, when I got there, the first thing I heard was the adhan, and it really struck me, subhanallah. And the bit of the adhan that stuck in my head was Hayya ala al-falah, come to success. So I asked the staff what this was all about. Why is this call going 5 times a day? And they explained to me that it's Islam, Muslims, it's a call for prayer. They weren't exactly the best example, but alhamdulillah, when I got back to Wales, I started to research about Islam, and eventually, after researching about the Quran and the science and the miracles, and listening mostly to Era and their argument for the existence of a creator, subhanAllah, it just convinced me, and that's when I decided to accept Islam and become Muslim, alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah, before I actually took Shahada and accepted Islam, I was coming to the masjid during Ramadan, and I was fasting and praying Taraweeh, and just coming with the brothers here and spending time with them. I don't know what it was, but it was just this feeling inside me that was just like telling me to come to the mosque. SubhanAllah, I don't know what it was. It's guidance from Allah, alhamdulillah. Soon after I accepted Islam, I actually made a move to Australia just for a change of lifestyle and experience. I learned Quran there, alhamdulillah. I learned how to pray, how to do everything there, alhamdulillah. So I've just recently come back, and actually whilst I was in Australia, I was married for a short time. It didn't work out, alhamdulillah, but there's a really amazing lesson I learned from the marriage, and a really amazing story that I'd like to share with you, inshallah. Just before I was going to get married, something really, subhanAllah, crazy happened. I lost my job. My car broke down. I lost my phone. Just everything was going wrong, subhanAllah. And I think this was definitely a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Are you still going to go ahead now and get married? So anyway, I discussed with the family, and we decided that, yeah, we'll still get married, inshallah. And a week after the marriage, subhanAllah, someone gave me a call. You have a job. A brother came up to me and said, here's a car for free, subhanAllah. And another brother gave me his phone. Another brother gave me, $500 just to see me through until I started my job, subhanAllah. So look at this blessing from Allah, subhanAllah. Reaction from my family when I was becoming Muslim was really funny, actually, seeing me dressed different, and they sort of say stuff to me like, oh, so you eat curry and stuff like that now, and you have like a spot on your head. There's so many stupid misconceptions about Muslims and Islam. It's just ridiculous. You can go all over the world and you'll find different cultures and ethnicities who are Muslim. SubhanAllah, you go to Mexico, there's villages there that are Islamic with native Mexicans. Brazil, Indonesia, even Fiji. It's not just the Middle East. I mean, Islam is really all over the world. Yes, subhanAllah, there's even a mosque that was built recently in the Antarctic. So you see how Islam really is, everywhere, all spread all over the world now, subhanAllah. What's it like living as a Welsh Muslim, subhanAllah? Well, you stand out, that's for starters, especially when you're wearing a jubba and your appearance is white, because people around here, they're not used to that. They're not used to seeing white Muslims. They think it's something really strange for some reason, subhanAllah. But yeah, generally I think the Welsh people are more open-minded, alhamdulillah. When we're doing the dawah, they're really, keen and eager, and you're just all around keen to listen to what you have to say, especially, being one of them, so to speak. So overall, alhamdulillah, it's not too bad. Alhamdulillah, I've traveled around the world: Australia, Brunei, Malaysia, Indonesia, Abu Dhabi. SubhanAllah, I've been to a few countries, alhamdulillah, and Islam really is, it's not just a Middle Eastern thing. In fact, only 10% of Arabs are of Muslims are Arab, subhanallah. So obviously, going around the world and meeting different people in the masjids, you learn how to, say "How are you" in many different languages. So I think I know about 7 or 8 different languages, subhanallah. You've got my own, which is Sidukhde, it's Welsh. I think in Urdu is Ab Kaise Ho. Malaysian, Indonesian is Apa Kabar. I think in Kurdish it's Choni Bashi. In Arabic it's Kaifa Halak. Somalian is Mafia Antahai. And I think I know a few more, but I forgot them at the moment. But yeah, subhanAllah. My advice to Welsh people who are watching now, or generally, British people who aren't Muslim, maybe they're atheist or Christian. My advice is, don't believe what you see on the news, and don't believe what the Western governments are saying about Islam either. Come to the mosque, meet Muslims, and speak to us. Everything you're seeing on the news and the media, it's propaganda, it's fairy tales, it's fabricated information. It's not true. Come and speak to us, and you'll find out for yourself, subhanallah. So that's my advice to everyone there watching. You know, come and discover the truth for yourself, and come and speak to us about Islam, to find out about Islam.